In this video, we are reviewing the Cookie G3 helmet and we are discussing about all its cool features, but also some top tips to help you have a better experience with your helmet. Hey there, this is Catherine Bernier from Skydive Vibes, sharing the passion of skydiving and helping you become a better skydiver. So if you're new here, consider subscribing if you don't want to miss our gear review videos just like this one. Alright, so in this video I wanted to review with you the Cookie G3 helmet. Thanks for Cookie Composites for sponsoring Skydive Vibes, by the way. But the reason why I wanted to discuss with you about the Cookie G3 helmet is because it's one of the most popular full-face helmet in the world right now for skydivers and also tunnel flyers. As almost everyone is using it, I wanted to share with you the reason why this is a great skydiving helmet. So first, let's talk about the company. So Cookie Composites is based in Australia and the two founders were Jason Cook and Jeremy Hunt. Their main focus was to design and manufacture high quality headgear for skydiving. And they really succeeded in designing a popular skydiving helmet that is comfortable and widely used around the world. So now the Cookie G3 helmet is designed to really maximize your user experience through comfortability and also the field of vision, which are two things that I really appreciate myself about the Cookie G3 helmet. So talking about the field of vision, this is something I really personally like because first, you don't get anything that obstruct your field of view while skydiving with it, but also your skydiving friends can really see your face while you're skydiving, which provides a really good experience and helps you communicate in free fall. Cookie has also designed a very comfortable tightening system to put the helmet on. So the good thing is that the strap here, when you pull on it, it's actually pulling a cord all around your head here and making sure that the helmet is wrapping around your head without any pressure points. The helmet liner has been well chosen to provide better protection in low impacts. So now, as any skydiving helmet, this helmet is not a safety helmet. It's not designed to protect you if you fall full speed on the ground, of course. And I might do a video soon about why skydivers wear helmets, because a lot of people just don't understand why. But the main two reasons are to protect you of the wind while you're falling instead of having goggles. And the next thing is to provide low impact protection in free fall. So when you're flying with a lot of skydivers around you, or just when you're exiting the plane, you might hit your head on the bar above your head or even between friends. So this provides just a low impact protection to avoid the small collision in free fall. So the shell of the helmet is made with ABS, which is a kind of plastic, and the visor is made with high impact polycarbonate. It's a big word, but it means that it reaches the standard of the optical requirements for a motorcycle helmet. So it's pretty strong. The next thing is that it has an anti-scratch coating on the outside and an anti-fog coating on the inside. So in brief, the visor provides high protection. It's highly maintainable as well with the anti-scratch and anti-fog coatings, but also it's not causing any distortion in your field of vision, which is pretty interesting. Cookie has designed a V-Mech system for the visor opening. It's making sure that the visor will remain closed in high speed situations, but also in the wind tunnel. How it works is that you simply have to pull the visor up front until the spring is detented and get out of the V-shaped system, and then after that you'll be able to rotate it to open it. At first, when your helmet is new, it might be really tight to do so, but it will get looser in time. For the shell, Cookie is providing 11 colors, so you really can make sure that your helmet will fit your gear and your skydiving suit. Their size go from X small to XX large, so we're talking from 51 centimeters up to 61 centimeters of head size. You can also customize the side plates. So those side plates come by default in plastic, black plastic like those ones. But you can always invest and change them for metal plates, which are wind tunnel compliant. So here I have the red plates, and you have a choice of different logos that you can put on them, but you can also customize the logo that you want. So let's say I wanted to have a Skydive Vibes side plate, I could have done it. So to change them, it's really simple. You simply need to remove those 3 screws, have a blue Loctite to make sure those screws will remain in place when you insert them back. And you simply need to replace those. So remove the 3 screws, take out the side plate, and put back the middle plates. Those are coming also in many colors, so you can get them on the Cookies website at flycookie.com. Another very important thing about this helmet is that it has 2 audible pockets. So you can have up to 2 audibles in your helmet, which is pretty useful. So now here are some tips for you when you receive your own Cookie G3. So the first thing is that you'll notice that it already have a mouthpiece inside the helmet, but you get an extra one. Let me explain. So this part right here that you can remove, and you get an extra one as well. So the main difference between those two is that one is made to make sure to maximize the anti-fog system. So this one have kind of a lip above, so it's making sure that your breath is going through the vent of the helmet right here. So those vents. So if you're jumping in foggy conditions, you will want this mouthpiece, which is actually the one provided when you receive your helmet. It's installed right into the helmet. The next mouthpiece is made for better visibility. So this one is making sure that your mouth is seeable by the other skydivers around you. So if you're not jumping in foggy conditions, this one, personally, it will be my favorite because it helps me better communicate with the other skydivers. Another thing that you need to know when you receive your helmet is that if you find out that the strap is too tight, do not panic, you can adjust it. So what you need to do is simply go here. There's a red tab that you can pull out, and that white cord is in fact running through the helmet right here, and it's fixed here. So by adjusting it, making it longer or shorter, you are able to make the strap longer or shorter, and also adjust the fit of the helmet on your head. Also consider that when you will receive it, the padding will be really thick, and so while wearing it, it will get thinner. So do not worry, it's a little bit tighter at the beginning, but the fit will be better after a couple of use. And the next tip was exactly as I said earlier about the plates. You can customize and change them. So when talking about how to maintain your helmet to make sure it has a long life, well, the first thing I wanted to mention is that you always must put your helmet away when you're not using it with the visor closed. The reason is when you have your visor open, the spring mechanism is stretched. So over time it might get looser, and then you'll lose that locking mechanism of the visor. So you want to make sure that every time you're not using it, the visor is closed. Another great interesting point to mention, and not everyone are aware of that, is that the inside liner is in fact washable. So all those liners are installed with velcros, so you can remove all of them and wash them thoroughly. The only part that you cannot completely remove is the back pad here, but what you can do is that you can really remove it until up to the point that it sticks out of the helmet. So you could wash it in your sink by having the helmet on the side and washing the inside liner. So here's an image to make you better understand. And for the maintenance of the visor, if you see that it's getting really greasy with your breath and your fingers, and also that it's fogging, its anti-fogging system is not working right anymore, even if you're using the anti-fogging mouthpiece, well, you will want to wash it. To do so, simply remove the screws here. You'll be able to remove the visor, and you can wash it with a dish soap as you have in your kitchen. Do not wipe it with a cloth after though, let it just air dry by itself, because this way you're avoiding to scratch the visor. So in the end, what I personally like about the Kuki G3 helmet, it's very comfortable, but also the field of vision, whether for me or for my peers skydivers. So I really like that aspect of the Kuki G3 helmet. And also the fact that it's fully customizable. And talking about customer service and delivery, it's really fast and the service is awesome. So if you have any concern, you can simply reach back to Kuki Composites and they will make sure that your experience is really amazing. Alright, so I hope you've liked this video about reviewing the Kuki G3 helmet. Do not hesitate to get more information on the flykuki.com website, and let me know in the comments below if you have been jumping with a Kuki G3 helmet or if you have any questions about it. So on that, I tell you, keep jumping and blue skies.